Well, welcome back, folks. We are on the descent into Rovaniemi, coming up on 22,000 feet, descending to 10,000. It's going to be the ILS runway 21, even though we've got an 8 or 9 knot tailwind, which we can deal with. And here's hoping that the dreaded wagging on the runway won't affect us on touchdown. But looking good. The weather at Rovaniemi is pretty rubbish actually. Winds are 0308 knots, visibility 6,000 meters with showers, rain showers. It's overcast at 500 feet and low pressure 979 QNH. So not the greatest conditions in the world, but we'll deal with it. As you can see, some interesting weather conditions. Looks beautiful in the sunset, but yeah, it's going to be fun going down through this. So we've got the new Rovaniemi scenery that was released not so long ago, freeware, which looks really good actually. I never get tired of the view outside of this. Absolutely amazing. So down to Nemgu now. Speed brakes please. I'll bring the speed back to 250 knots. And let's see, engine anti-ice please. Speed back a bit more. So we're coming on 10,000. Actually the weather doesn't look too bad. There are breaks in it. Seatbelt signs. So the briefing is completed, descent checks are complete, we have the weather, and everything's looking tickety-boo. So passing 7,500 we will set the local QNH, which is low pressure as we've said, 979. See how it goes. So on 10,000 now. Checked. And we'll put the lights on. Okay, just about across at 10,000. Rovaniemi traffic, Viperjet 771, crossing Nemgu at 10,000 feet, descending to 3,000 feet, ILS approach, runway 21, Rovaniemi. So set this to 3,000. To across Nemgu, and we'll do a slow 700 feet per minute descent. Wow, and look at the colours. Beautiful. Okay, so down we go. So down we go. Engine anti-ice is still on, we're going down. So 28 miles from Rovaniemi, you can see that there, 27 now. There's the Rovaniemi VOR, which is this side of the airport. There's the runway. We're starting to pick up some ice on the airframe there, as you can see. But we should be okay. Actually, while we're here, we'll put the wing anti-ice on. As you can see, we've got rain inside the clouds. And slowly coming down. So everything is looking good so far. So decision height is 320 feet radio, and the missed approach is to climb straight ahead to 2,500 feet and hold. But let's hoping we get in first time, and let's hoping we don't get any wheezy-wazzy on the runway. So I don't know if I'm going to be the first flight into Rovaniemi this Christmas or winter. Okay, 7.5, let's set the QNH. .979 is the QNH, there we go. On to 20 miles. We're doing quite nicely. Let's do 800. Fuel's looking good. 3,900. 3,900 kilos. And Rovaniemi traffic, Viperjet 771's crossing MIPGO, passing 5,600 feet. Descending to 3,000 feet, ILS runway 21, Rovaniemi. We've still got some ice there too. So coming round. I actually want to come down to 2,500 feet, so select it. So we go on heading select now. And let's activate ILS button. ILS 111.7. Yes, that's correct. VOR's there too. Looking good. Get quite a lot of weather like this up here. I've had a few occasions where I've gone in and it's clear enough to see all the lovely scenery. But getting towards October, November, this is typical of the sort of weather you get. Now, as we pass the beam of the airfield, we should get the ILS twig trigger. I'll double check the QNH. Yep, 979 QNH. So that's looking quite good.
$2,500.
Checked. And there's the ILS has kicked in. So let's bring this back to 200 knots. Which is our clean speed today. Set this to 10 miles. So I'm going to go out just a little bit further than VKIP to make the turn, so we can give ourselves a bit of time to get lined up properly and sorted out. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess out there. But according to the ATIS, the visibility is 6,000 meters, so we should, well, we'll see what happens. Showing overcast at 500 feet, so this could well be another tight one. Okay, 180. Flat 1, please. Checked. And a 170. Flat 2, please. We'll go to 160 and stand by for the turn. We're now 10 miles out. Rovaniemi traffic, Viperjet 771, turning right base, runway 21, Rovaniemi. Okay, so we'll just pass VKIP there, gauge the localizer, do a right turn, here we go, we're heading 120. to make it 125. So localizers engaged. Armour spoilers. Getting close. Okay, 140. Round you come. Okay. Rovaniemi traffic, Viperjet 771, turning finals, runway 21. We're 10 miles out, number 1 for landing. This looks like a nice turn. Okay, gear down please. Okay, arm the approach, checked. 141 is the minimum. Let's see, we're 8 miles out, let's go to 150. Flap 3 please, checked. Crosswind now, 7 knots. Rovaniemi traffic, Viperjet 771, now 6 miles, fully established, runway 21, number 1 for landing. Okay, set missed approach, there it is. Let's go to the minimum safe speed. Flaps full please, checked. And the landing checklist please. Gear is down, 3 greens. Water brakes medium, flaps are full, speed brake is armed, missed approach altitude is set. Outer marker, 5 miles. Autopilot 2, checked. Let's see if we can make a decent landing. So there's a 4 blip difference there between the QNH and the published. 3 miles. That's it. Things begin. Here's the runway beginning to appear. So it's visual at about 2.5 miles. Checked. Leave the autopilot to 500. Looking good. got some low-level cloud there. That's better. We've got the crosswind checked. Disconnect.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Well, we're still squirreling on the runway, but it's better. It's better than it has been. Okay. Landed at 42. Not a bad landing considering. Viperjet 771 Heavy is clear of the runway, taxiing to the gate. As you can see, the guys made a wonderful job of the scenery. Just wait for the APU to come up. Brake fans are on to cool the brakes down. APU is available. .46. Well, there you go, folks. Welcome to a rather wet Rovaniemi in northern Finland, the home of Santa Claus. Hope you enjoyed the departure from Gatwick and the landing. Developers done a nice job on improving this scenery from the default. Really pleased with it. As you can see, it's a huge improvement, and also looks nicer than the P3D version. Very pleased to have made the landing, no problems at all. And yeah, so there you go, excellent. So thanks again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and there you go. I will see you in the next video. It's Lee, Virtual Airline Pilot, saying bye bye for now.